APA, as you know, has been a problem. And these 4 issues I'm giving you are perennial issues in Acholi. So APA, the question is, what is APA? What is the question? Because I handle APA as chairman of Acholi Parliamentary Group. I came to Gulu, sent by the State of Parliament with Moses Alii to come and calm the people of Gulu and Ajumani, that they should calm down and not fight among themselves. It has not solved the people of APA. It's not solved the problem of APA. Wildlife claims it is there. On the other hand, Ajumani claims it is part of them. So who is claiming APA? Because the first expulsion were in the name of Wildlife Authority. The second claim comes to Ajumani district. So now where is the problem? If that is a wildlife reserve, how does it now become Ajumani district? This is a contradiction that government needs to settle. And when you look at APA, you ask yourself, what is the problem? Acholi and Madi have existed for all these years. I have my own cousins whose roots are in Pakele. They are in Pabo here. The people of Pakele, when they go to Kampala, they go to my home because these elderly cousins have died. They have left their children for me to take care of. So you can see how can a Madi fight Acholi? If you go to Pabo here, there's so much. So the evidence that for me I propose, and I think it's a workable thing, to the solution of APA, which we should not really. There are people with graduated tax tickets who are paying, they have kept their graduated tax ticket. That will prove the location of APA. There are people, if you go to APA now, there's a health center. And we have proposed to government, why don't you use the health center for Ministry of Health to come and locate where APA is? Where does this health center fall? Then there is a primary school which is also registered. So Ministry of Education should be able to give us that. We have a polling station. Electoral Commission has all these details. So you ask yourself, why APA? Why the problem of APA? Today, as we speak, the population of APA is now mixed up. The Balalo are also now there. So now you start asking us, who is behind there? So what is the problem of APA? The problem of APA is President Museveni is number 1. His interest is mineral in APA area. So how did it start? During the war, Moses Alii was the Minister of Wildlife and Tourism. He came to Acholi District Council and asked for district resolution to gazette that area into a national park reserve, national wildlife reserve. Guru District said, no, we are still at war. Our people are displaced there in the Pabo. There are no people there. So we are not going to do that. Moses Alii went to Ajumani and said, we want you to pass a resolution so that we gazette what we will call the East Madi Game Reserve. So Ajumani district just endorsed the resolution. I don't blame the district because indeed there exists East Madi Game Reserve. It is there. But the question is, where is the boundary? So Moses Alii used that name and used the resolution and went to Parliament and dubiously drew a map. That map is not scaled. The map Moses Alii has. You know, Moses Alii behaves as if he is not an educated person. That map is not scaled because scale maps are there. And went to Parliament, and Parliament made a mistake by just taking into consideration that Ministry of Wildlife, Ministry of Tourism is giving to what they were asking from Parliament. Immediately that thing was done, that land was given to a gentleman, a white man from South Africa called Mr. Bruce. That now you develop, this is your hunting area. Now that map now included the entire population which was not gazetted, which includes Amoro district. When we went to seek the actual position, we found Wildlife Authority was there, evicting our people. We found UPDF were there, overseeing the whole thing. We found the police commissioner was there, overseeing the police. Our people were locked up in the house. Their houses were burned. And I led the entire leadership of Acholi, which included RDCs, by the way, because we had a meeting at Boma. and we went there in a police manner. They were even blocking us into going there. So I went first, I said, I'm going to have 2 meetings. One with the security people, one is the army disowned. That for us, we are just overseeing. We are not part of this process. It is the police and wildlife, let them tell you. We went found a truck of eviction parked there, evicting the people to go to Pabo. And they were just dumping them in the training center. Because these people don't have home in Pabo. It's their village. So, the question is, then you start asking yourself, the second problem is Moses Ali. And actually, when the speaker sent us here, we discovered who was the second problem. And the second problem is Moses Ali. Why did we come to that conclusion? We came to Rupin, one of which should be from Rupin. We came to Rupin talk show with Moses Ali, with his delegations. Me, I also went there on the orders of the speaker. I also went there with my delegation of APG. So when we spoke to calm people down, that it is not about war between Mahdi, Moses Ali brought LC3s. For some of you, if you are not so keen, Moses Ali brought one LC3 to speak. And what did the LC3 from Ajumani say? He said, for us, our problem are not Acholis. Acholis have always reinforced us with our problem. Our problems are Mahdis from Sudan. So the people in Apa today, if you go and investigate, they don't have national ID unless they forge them. These are Mahdis from Sudan who are being brought to occupy this. These are not ordinary Mahdis. And this thing is destabilizing our relationship with the Mahdis. Because we have lived in harmony, we have intermarried, and by the way, we are what we are today because the Luo intermarried with the Mahdi to become what we now call Acholi. You know? And really, if you go to Ajumani, they will tell you that the people of Ajumani are actually Acholis. That's what the Moi people say, that those are Acholis. Because for us, when we go to Atiak, we call these Atiak people Mahdis because they are the borders. They speak both languages. So I don't see much problem. Our problem is Moses Ali with his own ill intention and President Museveni. As to whether their interests match, I don't know. As to whether the state of Uganda has become incapable of the small village of Apa to be secured, I don't know. If this army is boastful of going to Congo, overthrowing a government and doing well, why don't you just secure Apa village only? But it doesn't take long. Here and there, people are being attacked. Here and there,